And welcome back. A serial rapist says he's a changed man and wants out of prison. In 1987, Kerry Hartman, an Ogden police officer, was convicted of raping several women in Weber County. After 32 years, though, he's seeking parole from prison. For every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's ABC4 senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
Kerry Hartman is 72 years old and wants to be remembered for who he is now, not the serial rapist from 3 decades ago.
It was a blessing to come to prison, sir. I deserved what I got.
Kerry Hartman says it was all because of bad choices that he made 32 years ago. That's when Hartman was eventually convicted of violently raping 4 women throughout Weber County. And to make matters worse, Hartman worked as a reserve officer for the Ogden Police Department.
This person did indicate sometime during the crime that he was a police officer, and of course that led us to investigate that angle of the crime.
At the time of his arrest, there were 14 unsolved rapes in Weber County. His arrest brought some relief.
We don't know whether all the rapes that were going on were really attributed to him, so people should not feel real safe.
Hartman also admitted to raping his former girlfriend, Cherie Warren, who disappeared in 1985. He was never charged because the evidence was lost at the crime lab. Her disappearance remains unsolved. At Tuesday's parole hearing, Hartman never spoke of Warren, nor did he talk of the other victims. Instead, he focused on himself, saying bad habits caused his behavior.
Those were parts of my life that were surrounded by pornography in those days. I described that as my drug of choice. That led to cruising for women. I no longer have anything to do with any type of pornography whatsoever. I've changed my life.
Hartman says those so-called bad habits are a thing of the past. Since being incarcerated, he stayed out of trouble, went through sex offender treatment, and sought counseling for his vices.
I wish to be defined as who I am now and not who I was. I'm a different man now than I was 40 years ago.
Hartman's wish for a parole could be within reach. His hearing officer wants him to attend an exit session at a sex offender treatment program. After that, Hartman could be a free man. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.